All right, we're going to watch Abby's butterfly here. And as we start off, first thing we're going to talk about a little bit is just how good and early you're breathing there. Okay, so you can see that your eyes are getting up early right here. You can see that your hands are just about starting to go underneath your shoulders. So that's a good early breath. You've actually started your breath a little bit earlier than it looks like, simply because you're not going to get your head up quite as early as you would if you hadn't. So we really like where you're getting that head up to breathe. And we like how you're keeping your chin and your shoulders right on that surface. You're not coming up too high. That's perfect. We like that a lot, Abby. Now, as you come out here, you can see that you're really doing a good job of finishing that stroke. You've got those hands really pushing back. As you start to come around, you can see that you start to get your head down. You can see right here that your wrists are fading back. This arm is really, really straight. So it's that left wrist that needs to be a little bit straighter, but that right arm looks good. Right here, you can kind of see it looks like right at the very end, you lifted up your shoulders a little bit higher than you needed to. So that's going to cause your head to take a little bit longer to get down than we'd like to see. You can see it starts to go in there, but it's almost going in exactly even as your hands are. So let's try to not to lift that back up right at the very last second too much. When you had your shoulders up and your head up first, that was perfect. But by the end, you started to lift that back up, and that was a little bit too high. We like right here where your hand entry is. Okay, that shoulder width apart, that's really good. But again, you can kind of see on that left wrist, you kind of see how it's bent out to the side. Try to keep that a little bit more straight. Okay. We can see two good kicks, 1, 2. So you got nice steady kicks out there. Again, this is a better vision where you can see how straight your arms are here. That's good. You can see that wrist is back, and this wrist right here is perfectly straight. Okay, so we really like your right side a lot better. Okay, so keep working on the left side, working that wrist. As we get ready to go into our turn here, real quick, we're going back up just a little bit. You can kind of see your hands are entering, your head's not completely down, and that's partially because of how big and how high your back has come out of that water. So make sure you try to keep your back a little bit lower. All right. So go into the turn. You're taking that last breath into your turn. We don't want to take that last breath. You want to keep your head down, get one stroke of that wall without a breath. The reason why is when you take that last breath, sometimes you tend to jump on top of that wall instead of actually being able to get a good, strong, fast turn. So let's work on that just a little bit better. As you hit that wall, I'll slow this down just a little bit. As you hit the wall, you can see right there you drop that hand off. All right, but when you first came in, rewind a little bit here. All right, you can see right here where how close your head is to your hand. You almost have your forehead on that hand. What you really want to do is when you actually hit that wall, you want to have your arms a little bit straighter. So like right here when you hit that wall, okay, this arm that was going to stay in the wall could have stayed a little bit more straight, so you can bring those legs straight underneath your body into that wall as best you can. But instead, that right hand, you kind of go through and you pull yourself closer. And we've talked a little bit here and there about you needing to make your turns a little bit quicker, right? You know, I've timed for you a couple times for 1.8 to 2 seconds on those turns. So we've got to make that quicker. The first thing you can do to make it quicker, Abby, is don't bring quite so close to that wall. All right? Once you come off, you did a good job bending that elbow, watching it come right behind your head. We like that. Like that streamline. Dolphin kick was good right there. Very good. Now, again, first breath, last breath, right? We don't want to take the last breath in the turn. You don't want to take the first breath off the turn as well. You want to make sure you keep that head down and get 1 or 2 strokes in without a breath. All right? Good job, Abby. Like that a lot.